Catholic nun and missionary Mother Teresa was born on 26 August 1910 in Skopje, the current capital of the Republic of Macedonia. The following day, she was baptized as Agnes Gonxha Bojaxhiu. Her parents, Nikola and Dranafile Bojaxhiu, were of Albanian descent. Her father was an entrepreneur who worked as a construction contractor and a trader of medicines and other goods. In 1919, when Agnes was only 8 years old, her father suddenly fell ill and died. While the cause of his death remains unknown, many have speculated that political enemies poisoned him. Agnes attended a convent-run primary school and then a state-run secondary school. As a girl, she sang in the local Sacred Heart choir and was often asked to sing solos. In 1928, an 18-year-old Agnes decided to become a nun and set off for Ireland to join the Sisters of Loreto in Dublin. It was there that she took the name Sister Mary Teresa. A year later, Sister Mary Teresa traveled to Darjeeling, India. In May 1931, she made her first profession of vows. Afterwards, she was sent to Calcutta, where she was assigned to teach at St. Mary's High School for Girls, a school run by Loreto sisters and dedicated to teaching girls from the city's poorest Bengali families. On 24th May 1937, she took her final profession of vows to a life of poverty, chastity, and obedience. As was the custom of Loreto nuns, she took on the title of Mother upon making her final vows and thus became known as Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa continued to teach at St. Mary's, and in 1944 she became the school's principal. Through her kindness, generosity, and unfailing commitment to her students' education, she sought to lead them to a life of devotion to Christ. Give me the strength to be ever the light of their lives, so that I may lead them at last to you, she wrote in a prayer. However, on 10th September 1946, Mother Teresa experienced a second calling, the call within a call, that would forever transform her life. She was riding a train from Calcutta to Himalayan foothills for a retreat when Christ spoke to her and told her to abandon teaching to work in the slums of Calcutta, aiding the city's poorest and sickest people. Since Mother Teresa had taken a vows of obedience, she could not leave her convent without official permission. After nearly a year and a half of lobbying, in January 1948, she finally received approval from the local archbishop. Donning the blue and white sari that she would always wear in public for the rest of her life, she left the Loreto convent and wandered out of the city. After 6 months of basic medical training, she voyaged for the first time into Calcutta's slums with no more specific goal than to aid the unwanted and the unloved. Mother Teresa quickly translated this somewhat vague calling into concrete actions to help the city's poor. In October 1950, she won recognition for New Congregation, the Missionaries of Charity, which she founded with only a handful of members, most of them former teachers or pupils from St. Mary's School. In 1971, Mother Teresa traveled to New York City to open her first American-based house for charity, and in summer of 1982, she secretly went to Beirut, where she crossed between Christian East Beirut and Muslim West Beirut to aid children of both faiths. In 1985, Mother Teresa returned to New York and spoke at the 40th anniversary of the United Nations General Assembly. While there, she also opened Gift of Love, a home to care for those infected with HIV/AIDS. She was awarded the Jewel of India, the highest honor bestowed on Indian civilians, as well as the now defunct Soviet Union's Gold Medal of the Soviet Peace Committee. And in 1979, Mother Teresa won her highest honor when she was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in recognition of her work in bringing help to suffering humanity. After several years of deteriorating health, in which she suffered from heart, lung and kidney problems, Mother Teresa died on 5th September 1997 at the age of 87. She was beatified in October 2003. Since her death, Mother Teresa has remained in the public spotlight. In particular, the publication of her private correspondence in 2003 caused a wholesale re-evolution of her life by revealing the crisis of faith she suffered for most of the last 50 years of her life. Summing up her life in characteristically self-effacing fashion, Mother Teresa said, "By blood, I am Albanian. By citizenship, an Indian. By faith, I am a Catholic nun. As to my calling, I belong to the world. As to my heart, I belong entirely to the heart of Jesus."